This is Tom Fox. I'd like to welcome you to the newest addition to the Compliance Podcast Network, the Compliance Tip of the Day. This is the podcast where we bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. Join us as we explore the latest trends from the Department of Justice, share some best practices, demystify complex compliance issues to help keep your organization doing business ethically and in compliance, and at the end of the day, more profitably. Tune in daily for your dose of compliance wisdom. Let's make compliance a little less daunting, one tip at a time. Now a word from the sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, Ethico.
In compliance, the value of anonymous reporting is undeniable. But with Ethico, anonymity doesn't mean a loss of connection. Our blinded, two-way communication fosters an environment of trust and confidentiality, encouraging open and honest dialogue. It's not just about receiving reports. It's about understanding the story behind each one, creating a culture of integrity and respect. Transform your approach to anonymous reporting with Ethico. Begin your journey at ethico.com/CPN, where you can book a demo, access an exclusive white paper by Tom Fox titled The ROI of Compliance, and utilize our free ROI calculator.
What is the impact of privacy regulation on data-driven compliance? It's an important topic because privacy in data-driven compliances involves challenges and trade-offs for implementing effective compliance programs. CCOs need to have a compliance program that provides visibility into data, and this is important to have efficient and effective compliance solutions in place. The impact of data privacy regulations under GDPR and ESG requirements are certainly something that every compliance professional must avail themselves of. These regulations affect not only regulated industry, but also any company holding private customer data or involved in large supply chains. This means millions of companies are subject to data privacy regulations and need to prove compliance with controls imposed by large organizations that may be doing business going forward. To address these challenges, companies need to use machine learning and natural language processing to manage changes in their compliance regimes and assess the impact of legal and regulatory changes in compliance. Connected compliance allows organizations to understand and connect compliance content from various sources, whether it be regulations, policies, or controls. By having this data in one place, organizations can make sense of the data and identify the impact of changes more efficiently. Of course, the 2023 update to the Evaluation of Corporate Compliance Program emphasized the need for organizations to interpret rules, incorporate them into their internal governance framework, and communicate them to employees. Compliance solutions provide real-time collaboration on content, statistics, proof of engagement with compliance content to help facilitate the overall prescripts of the 2023 Evaluation of Corporate Compliance Programs. This is one of the key drivers and key trends shaping compliance technology into 2025 to 2030. The reg tech market is growing rapidly, and there is increased focus on numerous activities, including information security, data privacy, and cybersecurity. Every compliance professional needs to keep abreast of all of these regulations because it's going to impact not only how you gather your data, but how you can use it in your compliance program going forward. I know it sounds like a lot, but stay tuned. We'll keep you apprised. You know, this month's sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, including this podcast, is Ethico. Have you ever wondered about the ROI of your compliance program or had concerns with presenting budget proposals to your CFO? Well, I partnered with Ethico to write a white paper on the ROI of compliance and how you can think through compliance as an investment strategy. Ethico has put together a ROI calculator for you. Check them out on the website. This is Tom Fox again. This new podcast, Compliance Tip of the Day, will appear daily. And frankly, it's one of the most requested topics for a podcast that I get on a regular basis. It's going to be short and sweet with one tip with some takeaways that you can utilize to implement into your compliance program. If you've got a question that you would like a tip on, please submit them through our website, and we will use them in an upcoming episode. The compliance tip of the day is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network.